Hi, Tammy. Thank you for joining in. Hey, Strawberry. All right, guys, I am just working to get this loaded on the screen so I can see chat from there versus on my phone. There it is. Hi, Aqua. All right, guys, I'm just going to be live for an hour doing short questions. Of course, I think we know my guides like to talk as much as I do. So, all right. So, first question, Strawberry. Do you see and I moving forward in a relationship in due time? All right. Well, let's get that figured out for you. Just working on getting this open. Surprise, the cat was in here jumping on the laptop and made all these weird things before I came in here. Not so surprised. Hey, Shay. Oh, thanks for sharing, Shay. I appreciate that. All right. It's going low, but it's coming, guys. I swear to God. Let me turn my phone off. This should be loading pretty soon. Come on. You know you want to load. Clickety click. I wish I had some music playing in the background. Shay is now moderator for my channel. All right. If it's loading slow, let me know because I'm running two things at once here. So, Shay, you should see a tool next to your name, one of those little wrenches. There it is. Sing for us. Oh, honey, I don't want to be mean. All right. Boom, back off. Whew. In the highest vibration of love and light, please give me positive insight. I ask that my guides join me and help advise in these questions. Help me connect with their energy and then send their energy back to them when we are done. All right. Strawberry and boy A. I know he's not a boy, but I'm going to say boy A. Moving forward in a relationship. Hey, Monica. Oh, Shay's so nice. All right, so I'm going to stop looking at the chat box now for Strawberry. Moving forward with A. One more shuffle should do it. Okay. Well, everybody's upside down, sister. Okay. So, I have to say what is that you have a gut feeling about this. What is actually going on here? Um, you're asking the question of the cards because it's almost like you want to be wrong. You don't you don't want to hear it out loud kind of thing. For the Queen, please, of Pentacles. Thank you. Wow. So this guy has some major energy around him, but I feel like it's because you've put it there. Um, this one? All right. So, okay, yeah, I'm all like I'm holding back because I don't want to say it and be all, man, Strawberry's gonna be hate me because I'm gonna tell her. So I feel like, oh, that there's okay. Help me choose my words so it doesn't sound too traumatizing. Um, he's not in the right head. He's not in the right mind space. So there really isn't a way for you to move forward with him without, I feel like, there being this irreparable damage cause and this damage, it's like maybe in the future, maybe in the future, maybe in the future. But like if you were to push it right now, I feel like it just things would belly up. You would ruin all chances that you could possibly have with him. He's just not in a place right now. But again, I feel like you know all of this. All right, let's look at this. Yes, he is a Scorpio. I am a Libra with double Scorpio. Well, just want to say, but yeah, we have the Queen of Swords here. I feel like this is no. This is something you definitely have to put to rest for a little while. Um, the opportunity, I think, will present itself later on. I Unfortunately, I feel like it's gonna be a few years, but for you to do this, for you to be like, "Hey, we should give this a try now," you know? Oh, wait, she's saying stuff. I know we can't be together right now. That's what I'm saying, due time, not now. So you're saying you don't see a future? Well, I'm saying that if you no, I don't see it now. There's so what I'm seeing is 2 people that are attracted to each other and they're interested in each other, but it's just not divine timing. It's like your energy is so drawn to each other that you have come into each other's lives, but it's ill-timed. This isn't when things could happen. I'm actually totally being given a personal visualization of an event that happened to me. So I will just tell you, my husband and I met when we were in our early 20s. We hung out together. We were in the same social group. We both crushed on each other, but we did not get together for 10 years. Like it, and if we would have dated then, we would have never dated 10 years later. We would have never had our son. We never, did all of the things that we were supposed to do. So those things that our energy was being drawn together was always meant to be. Just when we were in our early 20s, it wasn't the time. And that's the visual I'm being given. Yeah, patience. But this is the thing is Strawberry, you're not going to sit around and wait for him. There's other lessons for you to learn here. Other mistakes are yet to be made in other relationships for both of you, for you guys to grow and become who you're meant to become before are meant to be together. And it's very, I mean, I'm not saying this is going to happen to you guys like it did for us, but we didn't see each other for 10 years. And well, we ran into each other about 3 times over a 2-year period, and the 4th time we saw each other is when we started dating. So, I don't know if that's what you were hoping for, the answer that you were getting, but that's what I'm seeing is something from my own life experience, is whatever's meant to happen with you and A, is not meant to happen now. So, just give it some time. Go out, make some mistakes. Be young, go have fun. Just, I'm gonna be a mom right now, wear a condom, and don't let anybody give you a drink that, you didn't open yourself and all that other stuff. Just be careful, but go out and have fun. So I hope that helps. All right, let me see. I need to see if I can scroll back up here. Hey, Luna, thank you for coming in. Yay. I hope you're still here. I was reading the cards, so I wasn't looking at the screen here. Oh, I did see champagne come in, so thank you. All right, guys, remember YouTube changed their settings. So if you don't want your questions to remain in the chat, because live chat is now saved to the video, you definitely want to retract the message. I'm still here. I'm just reading. Yay, Shay. That's cute, Strawberry. Tamara. Sup, Taurus? You guys have been having hard readings. I hope when I get to you guys this month, which will be pretty soon. And that's why I'm only staying live for an hour, because I have more of the me readings to complete. Aquarius, Pisces, cusp. Aqua. Oh my gosh. You should totally start your own psychic business. You're like made for it. I know if you're tapped into your Pisces gifts, Aquarius are very, very intuitive, super smart about business. You always want an Aquarius on your side for business, running a business. That's for sure. Major mayhem. I totally hear the commercial. Mayhem like me. Did I do my voice like his? Me. Sorry, I'm Batman. Oh my. All right, Mon. Wondering if this Aries is playing me or if he's being honest. I've had 2 bad situations with Aries lately in the past 3 years. Yet I have all these Aries friends that are amazing. So pulling Aries questions is, I feel like I need to have a cleanse, perhaps a Reiki healing or situations. I did recently have spiritual response therapy clearing done by Beverly. She's a spiritual response therapist. It's an energy clearing. YourSacredBlueprint.com, I believe, is her website. So I'm hoping that will help with the energy there. So I'm just going to ignore the fact that she said he's an Aries. And I'll just see. Monica. Is Monica getting played? Or is this guy being honest? I feel like automatically my first instincts, my first feelings is that he doesn't even know what he really wants. That's that's kind of normal for an Aries to not really know what they want. They're still filling everything out and figuring out what the right path is for them so that they can raise their vibration and get to that elevated level of making choices and spiritualism and the way that they think. They just seem to take a little slower pace than, say, a Pisces, who's the last of the 12 zodiac signs, who's a little bit more, well, this feels right, I'm going to do it. And Aries, being the beginning of the zodiac sign, is, well, I'm a little skeptical. I'm going to fill this out for a little while longer before I make a decision. So I feel like he's, kind of staying true as far as that goes. Okay. Is he being honest? Thank you. Yeah, he's not sure if he wants to start a relationship. But I mean, come on, tell me that that isn't a complete phallic symbol. So he is sure about one thing. All right, thank you. Okay. So he is a little worried about financially. I feel as though that he's one of those guys that really has that deep rooted seed of he has to be able to financially care for somebody before he can really jump into a relationship with them. So I feel as though that's kind of something that holds him back. I don't see him. I mean, yeah, he's not sure what he wants here. It's like he wants to get up and do something, but he doesn't want to get up and do something. It's like action, then no action, action, then no action. So this is definitely one of those situations where he doesn't know what he wants, so it's not where the relationship can really go anywhere unless you want to guide the relationship, but there isn't really a fulfillment if you're the one taking the only lead. All relationships, the fulfillment is in working together. Truly working together. That's where you're going to find that fulfillment. All right, let me see if she said anything. I read my cards, but you know me. Yeah, I can't even read myself. I feel like I feel like I want to read the answers, and I'm stubborn. I pulled cards about buying a house in a different town, and I was being really stubborn. Like, no, it says that this isn't a good idea, but I just think it is. I just think it is. So I drove over to the town to see the house and got a speeding ticket because I wasn't listening to the universe. And the universe was like, bitch, please, you're not buying this house. Here's a speeding ticket to show you do not want to live in this town. So yeah, reading your own cards is hard. She says she got the same. Yep. Yep. Yeah. But hearing it from somebody else helps it sink in. And so the universe needed me to hear it from, the highway patrolman who gave me a speeding ticket. And that sucks for me. All right. Yasmin, will I get closure from my ex? We don't really get closure from other people, even though it feels like it's coming from another person. In all honest to God, universal reality, we're giving the closure to ourselves. It's about us changing our mindset and really acknowledging that we don't need other things from other people. We don't need other people to make us happy. We choose to be happy. Nobody can make you sad unless you allow them to make you sad. So, as far as in him stepping up and giving you what you feel you need, that's, I hate to say it, but it's an illusion. He might feel the guilt and say, "Hey, I'm really sorry about what happened in our relationship. It's not you, it's me," whole thing. But truly, Yasmin, you're the one who's gonna give you closure. I would do a ritual bath, a cleansing ritual, okay? With Epsom salt in the bath. If you choose to have some scented oils, lavender would be a great choice, even vanilla, but if you wanted to mix them, and light a few candles. And the ritual would be your intention to cleanse yourself of all of his energy, to give yourself permission to release his energy. Because if you're still looking for closure, it's because you're hanging on to his energy. And that's not in your highest vibrational need. That's not what's good for you. So give yourself permission. And you want to do this by saying, I am glad I learned the lessons I learned in this relationship. I am grateful for the knowledge I have now received. With this acquirement of this knowledge, I forgive myself for hanging on to the energy, and I release this energy to return to whom it belongs, for it is not what I need. And then duck yourself down in, get all the water all over you. Come up and blow the candles out. If you don't have a bathtub, you can do this with a shower. And as you go down, I want you to see like plugs being unplugged from you, extension cord plugs. These are your connecting energy, psychic energy connecting tubes that we do without even thinking. Okay. You go to the grocery store, you energetically plug into the cashier. So you have to unplug his energy from you, your energy from him, and give yourself permission to have closure. And I hope that helps you. All right, strawberry. See, right now I kind of paused to unplug my energy from reading your energy, Yasmin, and it's because it's not my energy, it's yours, and it wouldn't be fair for me to take it from you. I understand it already happened. Both of us dealt with toxic partners. Yep. So, strawberry, you don't want to be in one of those relationships where you help somebody and then you fix them for their next partner. Let him go get fixed, you go get fixed, and then you guys come back when the time is right. Champagne. I would love a reading, please. Do you see someone in my love life? I've been having so many problems in that area. So I actually just got an image of a wall, and it's like a shield wall that you're around you. I'm hearing the word sabotage. Because you're not energetically ready yet. Champagne, in your last relationship, was there communication issues? I'm going to wait for you to pop that up because I'm seeing a blue stone and it's broken. And I think it's symbolizing your chakra, but since it's your message, honey, I need you to explain it to me because it's your message. I'm in hermit mode. Yes, there was a lot. Okay. So that's your throat chakra. You need to do some throat chakra work. And as far as communication goes, yep. What did I say? You are putting up these walls. It's like this self-defense mode where you don't wanna get hurt. So your throat chakra. And what's funny is because I didn't see your heart, and it seems like, well, in a bad relationship, I would see a heart, but I saw the throat. And it's not just about the reason you had trouble communicating with the ex is because you can't communicate and be honest with yourself, and that's hard for all of us. We all have that problem where we're just, well, procrastinate. I'm hearing procrastinate. Well, I can do it tomorrow. I can do it tomorrow. Instead of facing the fact that we need to do it today. We need to do it today. So I would definitely, if I was you, work on throat chakra meditations. Um, I have such a little crystal hoarder. I have all the chakras and crystals. But this is I'm gonna try and make it so you can see it. That's aquamarine. And aquamarine is really great for your throat chakra. So I would recommend finding your nearest metaphysical store, like a psychic fair, a crystal store, or a lapidary store. That's the big scientific word, lapidary. Because you can charge any crystal to do anything. So I would get rose quartz, aquamarine, however, you can choose whatever blues for you. Turquoise would also work, I believe, and a quartz. And I would do a throat chakra meditation where you're holding your crystals and filling them with love and healing, and then carry them around with you. But I don't feel like that would be enough. I feel like you will also need to have either a Shambhala or a Reiki master, or perhaps someone who does both, or an SRT therapist. But I feel like you need a clearing around your throat chakra. SRT therapy is very intense, and it finds all the reasons why you would block or hide something. But so don't take that off the table. Let's see. Yes, I take lavender salt baths. Heartbreak is the hardest process to go through. Shoot, I'm still waiting for closure for going for a year and a half, and it's hard. Yeah, it's hard, Champagne. She says, "I'm in hermit mode, emotional because I have so much sadness, and I don't get it why I'm feeling this way all of a sudden." So, I feel like that sadness you're feeling is actually emotions you've put into your shadow side, which is where we put things we don't wanna face, and they're not always bad. We can put good things we don't wanna face, like compliments. We can stick compliments in our shadow side because we don't want to see that we deserve to be complimented. But I feel like you have a very, I'm hearing like a strong woman vibe. Like I can totally see the yes we can lady. You have this very strong woman vibe. And so you don't necessarily want to reflect your emotions out. Oh, you're welcome. She says, gonna start doing that. You want to be strong. You want to have that I'm a strong woman. I'm totally seeing the main character from Flossy Posse. What's the name of that movie? The Flossy Posse, the one who had the cheating football playing husband. Like She was an author about self-empowerment, but yet she wasn't able to empower herself to leave her husband. And it's about we put on this facade to show everyone we're strong, and it's not that you're not. It's just it feels like you feel like acknowledging weakness makes you weak, and it doesn't. It makes you stronger. So just remember that. But I would definitely get some crystals that you can carry on your person. And when I say carry, I mean in your pocket. Okay. Not in your bag. And that's so me, she says. She's Flossy Pussy. Can I be Flossy Pussy too? Because they could dance, all right? I'm just saying. I just saw that movie and my guide showed me stuff in movies and songs. And I feel like that, but you just really need that clearing. And you need to realize that tears make us stronger because it helps us work through it. But definitely communication problems, sister. Communication problems, and it's with yourself, which causes it with others. All right. I'm wondering, I think you told me your sign. I can't remember. I'm not an astrologist. I know a little bit about signs because I have studied a little bit of astrology, but astrology takes hours and hours, days, weeks, months, and years of studying to really gather knowledge. Lots of book readings, and I'm lazy, all right? I'm just saying. So, I can't. I can't do all that, but I'm wondering if you have a, um, Pisces, if your Mercury's in Pisces, because that has to do with communication, so I don't know, figure out what you have in Mercury. I know that that's the house of communication. Well, yeah, I think it's for everybody, it is for me, and, read about whatever planet or sign you have in that, get your chart done, and, rising you're Leo with a rising and sun in Virgo, so perfection is very important to you, um, and you're hard on yourself, but, I would research what you have in that house and your house of communication and also do some spiritual work around that. I wish I could advise you further. I cannot. I do apologize. All right. So let's see. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Everybody that has I've connected with. I love Major Mayhem. That's just great. I want to steal that name because I'm ornery like that. All right. Day future. So Mayhem, does she love me or nah? Or nah. He's hot or nah. So I feel like, and I know I talk about this all the time, like attracts like. And I think we all know that. And there's a reason why, everyone comes together in this chat at the same time. And again, I'm getting that feeling of mayhem, not being ready to commit into a relationship. It's almost like you are in a relationship, but you're not 100% into a relationship, is what I'm feeling. It's not really ready to settle down either. I'm seeing, like, distraction and video games and stuff like that. I don't know what that means. They're your messages, so you'd have to tell me, but I'm seeing a distraction here where it's almost like wanting to not feel lonely, but still feeling lonely because being not 100% committed to an actual relationship, even if you know the other person wants to be with you. So it's a growth period. It's a self growth period when you're like that, where you want to be in a relationship, but you can't give 100%, whether it's self growth as in healing, or just knowledge, one or the other. Of course, healing is knowledge. Knowledge is healing. It's this whole going around in circles thing that makes us better people. And I feel like you're also in this same circle. All right, I'm trying not to skip. Oh, you're welcome, champagne. I just saw that you said thank you. See, I I skip. Let's see. All right, aqua. Oh, Burton. Keisha, what are you doing with that deck of cards? Maria, how is Capricorn feeling about me? See, I get skipped around. Sorry, guys. All right. Who's still in the chat? Because there's a few questions in there. Who's still in the chat? And those are the questions I'm going to answer. Venus in Cancer. And yes, I will check that. Okay. Who's still in chat? So it looks like we have. Oh, you're welcome, Yasmin. Is Aqua still in chat? Jay Burton. Hey, Virgo Sun. Okay, so Aqua and Burton both are in Maria. Okay, so let me try and find your questions. Mhm. Max is Aries as I'm a Leo. Do you see us getting back together? Two fire signs. I bet that is a relationship for the ages. So, Burton, just going off signs, Leos need, I mean, you guys are the king of the jungle and you need to be treated as so. That's just what you need. There's nothing wrong with it. That's what you chose for this lifetime. I You need to be in a relationship that is going to be, able to treat you that way, and as crazy as this sound, because they say water and fire doesn't mix, Scorpios and Leos have crazy good relationships. Very sexually compatible. Just gonna throw that out there. TMI, ja, but. And Leos are also very understanding natures. I think, yeah. All right. You could, I can see a Leo taking care of an Aries. I could totally see that happening. But let's see what the cards say. Getting back together for Burton. Whoa. What do you know? That hangman jumped out again. Oh, you crazy cards. So we see here, if we're going by the cards, we see the two people finally coming together and not realizing or coming to that point where they've realized that they're not alone, that they are together and that they can support and rely on each other. So if I had just got this card, I'd say it's a great possibility. Okay. We have to keep in mind free will here. So it's not just you will wanting and deciding to get into a relationship, but it's also going to be their decision as well. But I would say, yeah, that's a great possibility. With this hangman here, one of the two people, which it very well could be you, even though you're asking the question, is still on the fence, so to say, you know, on this answer. So, I mean, yes, it's a great possibility. But somebody still hasn't made their mind up here. Somebody doesn't know if that's truly, truly, truly what they want. As free will takes over from here, because I see that we have two people that are thinking this is possible, but one that can't decide whether they want to jump back in. I feel like I morally should not read further because of free will coming in here. Okay, sending back your energy. Thank you for sharing that with me. Aqua, my life is in a lot of inner turmoil in a lot of areas. Where should I focus to find solidarity to begin healing? Okay. I deep sighed because I felt that. I felt that. Not knowing where to begin anguish. That not knowing where to begin confusion. Confusion and pain and sorrow and heaviness just feels heavy, like in your heart, like your heart kind of hurts. All right. Moving forward. Focus. Okay. So we do see here you wanting to move forward. We do see here you wanting everything to fall into place. And then we see you not having the tools that you think are necessary to move forward. So that is definitely about self-doubt. Okay. So the new beginnings, that new balance. It feels like what's holding you back is that I'm sorry, you're being narrow-minded. You're not truly seeing the bigger picture here. Even though you feel distracted, it's like, but you're only looking at what you can't do. And why you feel distracted is because you're distracting yourself by what you could possibly do. All the possibilities that are out here outside of the tunnel. Like I see a tunnel and I see possibilities out here, but your tunnel vision is on the non possibilities. So, definitely for things to move forward here, you have to be able to look at the possibilities. You have to be able to see the possibilities. You have to be able to get out of this emotional funk, as it were. So, I'm going to offer to change your energy by flipping the Queen of Cups over. And you, of course, have free will to accept. If you're typing in chat, I just want to tell you I'm sorry, I'm not looking at it right now. So just give me a second. I feel like, again, this is another one of those situations where what's holding you back is you. You feeling like you don't have the right tools. You feeling the space up of possibilities with non-possibilities. It's like you just need to stop, take a deep breath, and let down those tunnel walls you've built up and start seeing all the possibilities. And I'm seeing gratefulness here. And whenever I hear that word or see that word, gratefulness, it's about acknowledging and being grateful for the small little things in your life. And I actually just spoke about this in one of the readings I posted. If you find a penny, thank you, universe. I found a penny, you know? If you lose 2 pennies, you found 1, you got half of it back. So that's okay. If you lose the penny you found, it was meant just to come in and say hi. I mean, it's those, and I'm using penny as a, excuse me, as an example because it's something so small and minute compared to finding $100 bill, which hells yeah, we'd be grateful for. But it's about being grateful for the little tiny things. And being grateful because a butterfly, you didn't hit the butterfly with your car when you're driving down the road. You got to see it, you didn't hit it, and it's gone on to be beautiful for somebody else. That's something to be grateful about. So, acknowledging all the small little gifts that the universe is providing for you each and every day. That is going to help you break down this little tunnel you've built yourself into where you're not allowing yourself to see the possibilities. And this is the hard part. So this is what they're telling me to tell you to do. Oh my God. This is not going to be easy. I'm not going to lie to you. Every time you think negative, you need to start catching yourself and think about 2 things positive to counteract the negative thought you've put out there. So it's like, well, if I buy these jeans, they're just going to be too tight and I don't have time to try them on. Okay. I don't have time to try these on. They're super cute. I'm not sure if they'll fit. Positive, I can put them on hold and come back after work. And then if they don't, then I'm meant to find something else. So you've just counteracted that negative thought with, well, they're probably not going to fit. And I'm going to waste my time with, you know what? I can make time to come back after work. Positive, I can put them on hold. And if they're not for me, then I'll find something else that fits, kind of thing. It's about doing that. And by doing that, you're going to put the right tools in your toolbox. That positive thinking, that possibilities way of seeing things. And that's, I mean, you have the 2 and the 3. This really, really is about you overcoming the negative and starting to view everything in the positive in the future, to plan, to plan, to plan. And this is going to be a process. This isn't going to be something that happens overnight for you because it's a new custom, a new way of living, and you're changing your vibration. You're altering the energy that you're vibrating at right now and saying, "Hey, no, I want you to vibrate harmoniously because I'm going to start thinking positive. I'm going to start seeing positive." And then with that, you find clarity. You find the clarity on what you need to focus on, what are the important things, and what you need to take one step at a time. And until you get there, everything else is just going to work out and you're just going to have to think positive and believe it. It's gonna work out. That being said, if your rent's due on the 1st, sister, do not wait till the 10th. Pay it on the 1st, okay? You don't wanna just shut down completely while you're working on all of that. All right, let's see if Aqua said anything. Just wondering if the ghosting Scorpio loves me and is waiting for right time or if the situation is over. Well, if he's ghosting, then psh, ma'am, if they're ghosting, welcome. If they're not going to be there, don't put your time or your energy into that shit. You deserve better and you should believe you deserve better. All right, Aqua, there it comes. I accept that. Thank you so much, Jen. Aw, hey. Just be grateful, sister. Be grateful. All right. Every single day. Every time you want to be negative, and even if it's an hour later, you realize you were negative, your guides are saying, hey, you were negative. You need to think about 2 positive things right now and change that energy. Just change it. All right. Burton says, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for sharing your energy, Aqua. Okay, Maria, in case you don't find it, my question, I'll just text it again. Yay! Maria's my favorite today. Just saying, no, I'm just kidding. um, Hi. How is Capricorn feeling about me? Is he going to contact me soon? I'm Sagittarius. Ooh, Sag Cap. Rare. Okay. So Capricorns don't really have a hard time hiding how they're feeling. Um, they tend to just kind of put it out on the table. They're very blunt. If he's thinking about you, he's going to contact you. So the best thing for you to do is just let it happen naturally and don't think about him because he's going to fill you thinking about him, which may delay him talking to you. So just don't think about him. And here we go. It's that old game. If you ignore them, that's when they want you more, kind of thing. But if a Capricorn wants to be with you, a Capricorn's going to be with you. That's just that's what I'm feeling from this guy, especially. You're a guy. I took a huge step into change being an Aquarius Pisces. Got burnt and just lost now. Yeah. Yeah. That's it's something to deal with. And when you're burnt, believe it or not, you need to be grateful. And I know you don't want to hear that, but you have to show gratefulness for that because you learned something. I'm actually doing a 40-day challenge right now. So I will share that with you and maybe that will help you. Words and actions don't match from them. Actions speak louder than words. Mayhem. So that's what I'd be listening to. 40-day challenge of gratefulness and forgiveness. So, for 40 days, you can say this out loud or you can write it. I have just a little notebook journal that I am surprised it has butterflies that I am writing mine in. Okay. I thank you, enter the person's name, for all that you have done to and for me, and for all that I have learned from it. I forgive you. So even if someone's burned you, even if someone's hurt you, They still taught you a lesson. You've still learned something from it. And why say this thing every day 40 times? Why write this down every day 40 times? Because you're changing the energy around the situation by being grateful for that heartache. Because once you say you're grateful for it, then you're going to really be able to identify what led up to the heartache. By forgiving them, I know we don't want to be grateful for heartache, but it's a lesson we have to learn. All of us got our heart broken when we were teenagers. You know, my 9-year-old wasn't supposed to be playing on his tablet today. I took it away from him. He snuck it when I wasn't looking. And now he has to, pay the price. He's mad at himself because now he knows he's in trouble. But what he needs to, so what I'm teaching him to do is to honor himself. And eventually he'll be grateful to me for teaching him to honor himself and to by doing the right thing for everybody and being the best 9-year-old he can be right now, you know? And by him eventually, hopefully, being grateful for the lessons I taught him, he will then forgive me for taking away his tablet when he was a little kid once he's an adult. So, it's just kind of it's the same thing, you know? Being grateful for the lessons you've learned, no matter how much they hurt at that moment, is going to help you be a bigger and better person, help you see other people more clearly, and help you raise your vibration, and then find somebody that vibrates from a higher level that's learned all these same lessons as well. And that may just be a new group of friends, or it could be a significant other. But Aqua, I kind of feel like I should call you sister now just because, that's funny as shit. And your message was definitely about gratefulness. All right. Did I miss anybody? Tanya, wondering what the hell my Scorpio ex plans on ever getting back with me or if I should just walk away. Oh, Scorpio, you're so fun. They are. They are so much fun. They're a lot to handle, but they're fun. I mean, I again, I love Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio midhaven. And what I learned from looking at my own chart is Scorpios know what they want. Okay. And Scorpios will be with you if they want to be with you, or they'll play with you if they want to play with you. Scorpios don't hold their punches, so I feel like I have to, give it to you straight about Scorpios, because your ex isn't holding their punches. You need to know. You need to, be aware of what that is. Okay, this is going to be the last question. Tanya. No? Okay. Yeah, it's not going anywhere, Tanya. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like this is just it's a cat and mouse kind of game. I feel like you should walk away. And this is the thing is when you walk away, I feel like you might even be pursued more, but it's a cat mouse game where they catch them and release them so they can chase them around later. That's what cat mouse games are. Assume you know, just in case somebody doesn't know. You know, a cat will catch a mouse, release it so it can chase it again and catch it, release it, chase it around and catch it, wound it so it can't go that far, and chase it some more. So I feel like it's time for you to move on. Okay. And Tanya, they're saying that it's not going to be easy. So you will have to be resolute in your decision to move on. Because it's not going to be. I just feel like your heartstrings are going to be. I feel like I see like a someone tugging on your heartstrings. So clip that string off your heart and don't let that person tug on your heart anymore. Okay. Well, hello, Brazil. Brazil. I wish I could say it really cool, but that was me really trying. Okay, Laura. Lara from Brazil. Thank you for tuning in. All right, boys and girls. It's been an hour. I'm not seeing any other questions, and I am pretty notorious for going past my hour because I am overly generous with my time and tend not to honor myself. But I do want to get the rest of the monthlies out. So I, need to work on getting all those pre-recorded. I thank you, all of you for coming in and watching. I thank you, Universe, for monitoring my time that I set. You're pretty amazing. And again, everybody just honor yourself. Be grateful every day for all those little tiny things. And Laura's laughing at me. I know, Laura. I'm Hispanic. Actually, I know. You can tell by my deep, rich, um, milky white tan. But I need to practice my Espanol. All right. I only know the important things like dame uno más cerveza. Okay. I don't even say it that good. But thanks everyone. Oh, thank you for saying I'm awesome, Aqua. It's not me though. It's my guides. They're awesome. But I appreciate you saying that to me. See, there I am, ignoring a compliment. So, guys, don't do that. When someone compliments you, say thank you. And just, keep telling the universe that you're ready to be amazing and that you are amazing, and the universe is going to support you in that. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of your weekend.